Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. We are still in the Dungeon of Irenicus at the beginning of the game. Hopefully we will get out of it this episode. In between episodes, what I've done is I've gone ahead and rested up and healed everybody. Rested a few times to do so. Apparently Imoen does not flee until she's real low on health, which is a good thing. The second thing I did was one of my longtime viewers basically told me that I should have got another weapon besides the Blade of Chaos, and I should check all of my inventory. Well, I did, and I did not find an additional weapon from the genie. It looks like I may have installed some sort of tweak or whatever. I don't think I installed any mods though. I don't know what happened here. But you're supposed to get like a weapon. You're supposed to get the Blade of Chaos, the Sword of Chaos, from the half fiend that I freed, the Cambion, and then you're also going to get a weapon from the genie that's specific to your character. And I didn't, so I don't know what's going on there. I know I turned it in, didn't I? Yeah, I've freed the genie. Okay, well, I guess I'm just shit out of luck. Let's head on out this way. See what's going on. Well, okay, what's going on here? Let's check up here real quick. I think this may be the exit to the dungeon. Certainly looks like it. Looks like somebody had a rough time. Yeah, here's an exit there. Let's check down here real quick, make sure I got that dead end mapped out. Yeah, I got it mapped out. Alright, let's head to the exit, the clearly marked exit. I wonder if it has a little flashing sign that I can't see over it that says exit. That would be awful handy. More dungeons should have that, like, you know, emergency exit signs. In case of fire, go this way. Alright, never did... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
The tunnel slopes upward into the welcome glare of daylight. Such is your relief that you barely notice the debris at your feet. The remnants of a battle fought only moments before. Surveying the carnage, you hear a scream of rage. And a massive explosion collapses the passage behind you. The sounds of combat greet you as you struggle to your feet. The fight, it seems, is still going strong.
Alright, so I've exited into a battle.
You dare to attack me here. Do you even know who you are?
Okay. Some sort of cutscene.
You will suffer. You will all suffer.
Wow, he's kicking their asses.
So, godchild, you have escaped. You are more resourceful than I had thought.
You're not going to torture us any longer.
Torture? Silly girl, you just don't understand what I'm doing, do you?
I don't care what you're doing. Let us go.
I won't let you leave, not when I'm so close to unlocking your power.
We don't want anything from you.
Whoa.
I will no longer listen to the babbling of ignorant children.
Damn, Imoen's taking it on the chin.
This is an unsanctioned use of magical energy.
Oh, great, the police.
All involved will be held. This disturbance is over.
Must I be interrupted at every turn? Enough of this.
Boom. Big spell battle.
This mage's power is immense. We must overcome him quickly.
Yes, just keep throwing more mages at him in waves.
I haven't the time for this.
You will
Eventually he'll run out of spells.
Spell casting and come with us.
Your pathetic magics are useless. Let this end.
Even if we fall, our numbers are many. You will be overwhelmed.
You bore me, Magely. You may take me in, but you will take the girl as well.
What? No. I've done nothing wrong.
You have been involved in illegal
Yeah, go ahead and
use
take
of
her.
magic. You will come with us.
I'm not going with him. I'm not.
Goodbye, Imoen. And it looks like Imoen has been removed from the party. No, this cannot be. The murderer of Dinaer flees from the righteous butt-kicking vengeance. And he takes Imoen with him, too. Something must be done, RPG Crawler. We must find this evil wizard. All that his goodness cries out for this. Even little Boo, although he cannot cry out quite so loudly. I find it odd that this Irenicus would leave of his own volition. And why take Imoen when it is RPG Crawler he's so obviously interested in? Perhaps he expects us to give chase? We must step carefully, then. We know little about him, whom he was fighting, who took him, or even where we are. We seem drawn into the machinations not of our own making. No, we must go quickly and save our friend Imoen. The wizard may be leering over her evilly even now. Do not be foolish, Minsk. We must know our enemies and the extent of our danger here before we rush into anything. The druid is right, my large friend. The wizard obviously had great power, and I doubt we have seen the last of him. Perhaps we should see if allies can be found here. So I have finally exited the dungeon. And it's got this completely mapped out and marked for me, so I don't have to worry about that. It looks like a marketplace. Now, Yoshima is right. This is a place to find allies. One thing to note is that I'm going to meta a little bit here, because I know I want to run an evil party. And I know none of the characters I have right now are going to fit in that party. So I'm going to change them out as soon as possible. Now, if you're running a good party, going into this circus tent area here is going to net you a very nice cleric mage. She's got shit stats for combat, but the fact that she's a cleric mage, basically, you don't need good stats if you're a cleric mage. You just got spells out the ass. But unfortunately, she's good aligned. So and she's kind of cute, but she's good aligned, and I'm not going to be able to take her. So what do I got to look for here? There's a district exit up here. There's some various shops. There's an adventure mart, which I'm going to first. And then a spell store up here. But first of all, let's level up RPG Crawler. What do we got here? No more proficiencies. We've got an additional 2 hit points. Yeah, we've got an additional 2 hit points. Not great, but it'll work. 15 skill points. What do I got to do here? I'm going to assume I'm going to boost my open locks to 95 just to be sure. And then I'll start bumping up Move Silently and Hide in Shadows again. Accept. Okay. The only problem with the assassins is that they don't get a lot of points. Let's go to the Adventure Mart. I've got 900 gold and some armor to sell.
Where Minsk goes.
Adventure Mart is basically ye old magic shop that I really kind of get irritated with in a lot of modern RPGs. But at least in this game, there's a reason for it. You have all the equipment you need. Alright, so you got a guard here. This is actually a good place to thieve a lot, too.
I won't be as gentle.
Got Bren. Let's talk to him.
I need a swig or something.
Watch for thieves in the slums and docks, my friend. Me? I be not worried. Killed 3 last week, I did. You mean you were pickpocketed 3 times last week? Now, don't be telling stories about ye, does I? Alright. Rybald is apparently the
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
That's a funny name, actually. But, greetings to you, good sir. I trust all is well. It is well enough, Miss Jaheira. You'll not be bringing Harper trouble to me doorstep, good lady. Hold on. I got a head cold. It is well enough, Miss Jaheira. You'll not bring Harper trouble to me doorstep, good lady. Might I remind ye that me days of involvement with ye kin are long over? I am not here in an official capacity, suspicious one. There is no need to worry. With your kin, there's always need to worry. But I should mind me manners. Please excuse me. Okay. So yeah, this just basically comes out and says that Jaheira is a Harper. It was hinted at before. I don't know if it was actually flat out stated before, but the Harpers are a neutral, theoretically neutral organization that's designed to counteract world-threatening events of either good or evil capacity, but since most world-threatening events are of evil capacity, they usually fight against evil. So they're just basically like a secret society. A lot of adventurers belong to them. Sure, there's some items I'm interested in. Okay. Let's see what he's got. Got some miscellaneous magic items, that's good. The real question is, does he have a any containers? He's got a gem bag. That's gonna come in useful. Yeah, let me go ahead and sell my excess shit here. Alright, I've sold all my excess stuff. What I'm going to do is, for now, I'm just going to buy this gem bag. Because I want to see, I seem to recall that there's more than just him in this shop that sells stuff. So we're going to cruise on back here and look for any more things of interest. Got some sort of, what is this, a wyvern, a harp? It's a wyvern, it's a pet wyvern! Somewhat haughtily, Lucy turns away at your approach. The wyvern ignores you. Wyvern. Okay. Who's this back here? Lady
Is it
Youth.
Important, peasant?
May I have need of my wares? What is it that you sell? Magical scrolls. Illegal, of course, which is why I must charge so much for them. Have you no fear of the cowled wizards? Those pompous fools, they are as corrupt as anyone else in this city, if you know who to talk to. Now, are you interested or not? Okay. Yes. Good. Yeah, she has a lot of nice spells. And, more importantly, a scroll case. Boom. I'm basically going to stock up on containers. While I've got the money for it. Let's talk to Deidre.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Okay, and here's some more magical stuff. Now this, there's no containers on her, but this is all like legendary shit here. Dakon's Zerth Blade from Planescape. Sensate Amulet. These are Planescape things. You've got the Robe of Vecna, which is awesome. Got the Sword of Balduran, which is also awesome, and the Shield of Balduran. But these are all like high-end magic items. So this is the place to come when you need to gear up a little bit later on. I think I've covered just about everything in here. Let me go ahead and organize all my scrolls and gems, and I'll be right back. Alright, the only thing I'm short of right now is a potion bag. I've moved all of my really high-end gear off of Jaheira and Minsk because right now, before I get too far into the game, I'm going to try to start assembling my main party before I do any subquests or anything. Now, what this means is I've got to find the Copper Coronet, which is, I don't know, but it's in this city somewhere. And then, basically switch my people out for whomever I can find. Now, some of these people that I know, some of these people I'm going to get, I know I can't actually get until later. But I also know that at least 2 of the characters, if I put them in my party, the good characters are going to leave right off the bat. So, and one of them is Viconia, and the other is Dorn. So, I want to get prepared for Minsk and Jahira to ditch me. So, I've moved everything to RPG Crawler and Yoshimo. So that I can handle that. Now, you start in Athkatla, or whatever, in and you've basically got all the districts of the city laid out here. I'm in Joaquin's Promenade. From Joaquin's Promenade, I can access the slums, basically, if I go south for some reason. Can I access anything else from here? That goes to the slums. What does south go?
I won't be as gentle.
Nowhere. Oh, and you can access the rest of the map over here. So far, you can only access Watcher's Keep right off the bat, which is the mega dungeon for this particular game.
Live by the sword. Live
Let's head
a good
north
long time.
and see if we can't exit into the city proper through the district exit. See if that doesn't send us somewhere else. And then after that, we can start looking for quests and shit. So far, we do have a quest, and that is to find the cowled wizards and to figure out what the hell happened to Imoen. But there's a lot of sub-quests that you can go on, which is a good thing. Because you seriously need to gear up for handling any of that shit. Okay, I can still only access the slums. Let's go to the slums then.
Cool! You'd be the one I'd be looking for if I'm not be mistaken.
Okay, I've just got interrupted. Yes, I am he. What is it that you want?
But what I can be doing for you.
You might be wanting information about a young lass arrested by the wizards on your arrival here, eh? Aye? You're talking about Imoen. What do you know about her?
Oh, Imoen. Hey, that be her name. Young lass made the misfortune of casting a spell or two in a city that frowns on such business. Bad timing it was. You be thinking you wants to find her then?
I'm not really all that interested. I was just curious, that's all. And that about sums it up, because let's face it, Imoen is not going to fit in well with me, even though she's a pretty badass character in this one. I'd rather know who I'm dealing with first.
Bless me for being an idiot if I haven't gone and forgotten my manners. My name be Galen Bayle. You needn't stretch your brain thinking. I'd be sure it's a name you haven't heard.
Alright. I've heard of him, RPG Crawler. At least a little. He is a man with many connections amongst the underworld in this city. A man of his word, too, as far as that is worth.
You be a different matter. You be renowned enough that someone might be willing to find this Imoen for you, or maybe this wizard who held you. Either way, they both went to the same place.
Alright. Very well. Tell me what you know.
I knows very little myself.
I can, however, link you up with a group that knows, or can be finding
This
out.
be not the best place to hold such a dialogue. I be having a place that would suit far better. It'd be just a short walk from here.
Uh-huh. This totally doesn't sound like an
Why don't
ambush.
I take you there right now? Unless you have some reason for not wanting to come along.
Sure, why not? Show me to your
Come
home.
with me then. It's good to be seeing you once again.
Okay. I see that you were able to keep up with me all right, eh? I was afraid I'd lost you there, eh? I kept up just fine. Now tell me what this is about.
Aye, I'll be doing that as quick as ye blink. I'll tell ye straight that I know a powerful group that can be helping ye. They can be finding the wizard and the young woman both, they can.
Sounds interesting.
But they can be doing far better than the telling, my friend. They can also effect a rescue of your lass to boot.
I've little fondness for her, but I probably should get Imoen back. Ah, good. But you should know that it requires my friends to cross the cowled wizards. Not something you would be able to do on your own. Tisk. I see, and what might this sort of help cost me? It may seem to be costly, but think of the danger in crossing the cowled wizards. A fair price if you think about it. It'd be 20,000 gold pieces for your help. 20,000 pieces? Outrageous. Is there no way to lower the cost? None. It'd be 20,000 GP, or me friends, can I be helping you? I do not have that much. How am I supposed to raise such an amount? I'm sure you have spent as much in the past and will again. Yeah, you know, at the end of Baldur's Gate 1, I had something like 60, 70 grand in my pockets, just carting along. Anyway, surely there'll be work in the city for ye, or perhaps some of ye are expensive goods to sell. Very well, I'll be back with the money. Brussel will be waiting for you outside. He's me nephew, and he'll show you to the Copper Coronet. You'll find work easily enough there, you will. And that's the typical adventurer's bar where people go to hang out and meet cowled strangers for strange quests. You should try Renal Bloodscalp for some employment. He's round the docks in the Shadow Thieves' good guild building. Tell them I sent you. Fare you well then, and give me greetings to Lethinen if you happens by him. You know, I would have done his accent, but he dropped it like halfway through that conversation and didn't pick it up till the end.
The deal is made, and you have a goal, albeit a distant one. Your new friend has assured you that passage to Imoen can be bought, though you are certain the final tally will include much more than gold. Any help is welcome, however, and while the cost may be steep, your path is clear. Finding Imoen will lead to Irenicus, and to answers long overdue.
All right. Done. So I'm in Chapter 2 now. Another cutscene.
These are the prisoners from the disturbance at Joaquin's promenade.
What is known?
Not but their names. The mage is John Irenicus. The girl is Imoen.
I didn't do anything. He did it all. I had...
Silence, child. Allow the fool to make his judgment. Why was this man not gagged? Did he not slay 4 of you?
We dared not approach.
Regardless, in the end, he came willingly.
What should be done with them, sir?
They are deviants. Let them rot in Spellhold.
And they get sent off to a mage's prison, basically. Alright, so now my quest says to connect the feed to Galen and Bayle. Well, let's head to the Copper Coronet first. Here we go. Boy, you be the ones I've been watching for, eh? Uncle Galen told me to give you a bit of help to find some work. Listen up, eh? The Shadow Thieves are looking for someone like you to help them out. Don't know much about it, but if he goes to the dock districts, I'm sure someone like he could find out. If you likes, I can take you to the edge of the slums. Actually, I'd like you to take me to the nearest tavern. Okay, then make sure to stay close, because I don't have time to wait for you. Is this to the Copper Coronet? Yes, it is.
Wow, an adventurer.
Here ye be. I'm sure you can find the rest of your way from here. Off you go. And this is the Copper Coronet. And I'm in a district. I don't know which district it is. I think it may be the slums. You got the Planar Sphere up here, which I believe is the Wizard Stronghold, because you get Stronghold quests in this. Fuck off, Jahira. I'm trying to freaking show people the damn map. How the hell should I know? Don't snap at me, mister. I thought simply you might have a plan of sorts. Obviously, I was mistaken. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, RPG Crawler. I do not wish to cause undue strain in our party. I am merely a bit stressed. No doubt you are as well. Think nothing of it, Jahira. It's understandable. Yes, but not acceptable. We are friends, and should I act such as I apologize. Yes, thank you. Now, what the fuck's going on here? I've got a Bornal's house, a Temple of Ilmater, Slaver Stockade, Galen Bayle's home, and the Jansen home for Jan Jansen.
See battle bow?
Run, boy!
who is an interesting character, but one which I will not be picking up for this particular playthrough. Let's pick up who we can in the Copper Coronet.
Hero coming through!
Who we got here? Anoman, who is a good character for a good run.
Fair lady, what brings you to this cesspool of corruption?
I don't want to... Anoman is good. I mean, objectively good with his stats. He's also, like, paladin-like, so, I only wish to rest here a while and partake of the pleasures within. I shall let that pass. Tell me true, be ye a force for good or for evil? I am no weak-willed goody two-shoes. I take what I want when I want it. If this is so, then you are truly a fool to cross my path. Renounce your words and confess your sins. Mayhaps I will let you live. I hereby renounce my path of evil and pledge to follow the path of righteousness for as long as I shall live. If you truly wish to choose the righteous way, then you shall need a guide. Shall I join you on your journey to salvation? This is a road I must walk alone. I must decline your offer. So be it. If you seek to right the wrongs of this blighted land, then I am a man you should speak to. Methinks I shall be searching in vain for adventurers of merit. Yeah, he's kind of a naive guy.
Is anyone willing to hear my plea?
Okay.
Anyone?
Nalia.
Oh, no, me. I've helped some of you. Is this the thanks I get? I've helped lots of your kind.
Are you for hire? As a mercenary, I mean? You look capable and hearty, like you've had formal training. Yes, I can probably help you, but I require ample reward for my efforts. You don't even know what I ask, but you wish to know the payment? I will reward you, but we must hurry. I cannot guarantee it if my land is looted. Will you help? Earlier, what exactly did you mean by your kind? Well, nothing really. Some people are just more privileged than others. It is not my fault, but I do my part to help those beneath me. You'd think they would be grateful. It sounds like you think your wealth makes you a better person than others. No, it's not like that at all. I do what I can, and I try to be a good person. Those foppish snobs that hold themselves above everyone makes me ill. They have no respect for the hard life that poor classes endure. I will help when I can, but I won't be able to in the future if my lands are sacked. Please, will you help me? Perhaps I can. I need to know my enemy, however. There is no time. I can only hope that the attackers have not made it inside. If they have breached the inner courtyard, they will be hard to rout. I will tell you what secrets I can. Perhaps you will be able to sneak in and attack from a more vulnerable spot. I hope Father is all right. He would not leave. Should I travel with you? I've spent a few weeks slumming, and I'm quite capable of opening the odd lock. I had to pick 3 just to get out of the main keep. No, I think I'm okay. I don't think I need the extra hand right now. I'll meet you there if you point the way. Very well, but if you reconsider, I've always wanted to travel. Do you help people often? I really like helping the less fortunate. I'm told they work so hard. Wow, she is just... Oh my god. She reminds me of so many people. Helping others is good. What a nice little girl you are. Would you like to see my boo? I think he approves of you too. You speak as if unaware of class distinction, and yet your manner exudes it. A sign of immaturity. Good then that RPG Crawler is sending you ahead. I will meet you at my land. I will mark it on your map. We had best gather south of the keep so we are not spotted. Please be quick. So I've got my first serious quest. Well, who else is in here? Tavern Patron. Tiana.
You! Have you seen my husband? I know he's in here somewhere!
Who may I ask is your husband? Rumar, Lord Rumar. You know who I'm talking about. Everyone here knows who I'm talking about. He's meeting her here again. Rumor's around here somewhere. No one will tell me where he is, but I'll get him and his cheap slattern too. You hear that, Rumar? I will get you for this. I don't know where he is. I'll find him eventually. I swear I'll find him. Okay. Lord Jerden? Someone named Garrel?
I need some help.
Hey now, Morning Lord's blessings, excuse me. I don't be recognizing you. My name is not Minsk. That's because I haven't been in the Coronet for very long. That doesn't mean we can't be friends, though, does it? Well, I suppose that's true. Now, would it be truer if you brought old Garl a drink, aye? You lush. Very well then, I'll buy an ale for you. Better to keep you pleased and drunk than miserable and sober. You're a kind soul ye ish, my lord. Wish you all your coin. I suppose you're here for the entertainment in the back, aye? The entertainment? What kind of entertainment are you speaking of? Well, that depends on what kind of fun you she's looking for, eh? Lethan in here, he serves all kinds, he does. Psst, Garl, my friend, are you sure you should be talking about such things to strangers? Ah, I'm sure Lethanen may be binding. Lethanen, you serve all those who have coin aplenty, aye? He is gripperish in the back, I hear, to wagers on. A real fight, wish blood and all. Garl, be wary. Oh, aye, mayhap she should be asking Lethanen for yourself, if that's what you were wanting. I have little enough coin myself to have indulged. Aye, I appreciate the information. I must be on my way. Alright, so there's like miscellaneous stuff in the back. Let's see who else we can talk to. Got Hexat back here. Let's talk to her.
Speak with you. I need help. I need help getting...
Begging your pardon, sir. Hexat is harmless enough, but she can be a little uncoordinated. Is she alright? She can lurk over here if she likes. I could use the company. She hardly talks more than she eats, and she doesn't eat anything. But if you're alright with her, I'll leave you be. Can I get you something to eat, my lady, or perhaps a drink?
I'm thirsty, but... No, I just want to go to Dragomir's tomb. It's where the graves are.
You say there's treasure there?
Great treasure.
Okay. I can tell you feel very strongly about visiting this place, with your flat, lifeless tone. And I'd be a sorry person indeed if I let you go alone.
Tomb of Dragomir? You can get me there?
We can leave right now. Have yourself a good night, sir. Am I actually leaving, or oh, okay? She just joined my party, so I've got another thing to do. I've agreed to help Hexat find the tomb of Dragomir. Her behavior and manner of speech are strange, but the possible rewards outweigh the risks. The tomb she seeks should be in the southeast part of the graveyard district. And what is she? Level 10 thief. Okay, dexterity. Kind of middle of the road stats. What does she have on her? A dagger? And some throwing daggers. Hexat's amulet. And a buckler. What is she proficient in? Long sword, short sword, dagger, and short bow. I got a short bow for her. Somewhere. Here, is this an additional short bow? Yes, it is. Here you go. Take your shield off. And equip this shit. Got any spare arrows? I know I've got some spare arrows somewhere. I'm gonna take him off Minsk. I'm about to get rid of his ass.
Armored, sharpened, and
in fact, while I'm in town, I'm gonna take his bastard sword +1 so I can sell it later. And because I'm keeping Hexat, I'm gonna move all of this shit over to her. Including the dagger +1, which will replace her normal dagger. Anything else I need? Quarterstaff +1, which might come in useful for sale. For sale.
Bo says, "What? Butt kicking for good."
What else we got here? Lethanan. Unger Hildark. Solanus, who I'm going to talk to next. Nobleman. Surly. Corgan! Oh yeah. Here we go.
Wassail for all. I be curious, friends. I'm scouring for a band of desperate men to aid me in a gallant task.
You look like you keep undertakers in a brisk trade. Have you courage and time for a tale? Sure. We'll listen to your tale. Belly up, comrades, and let Corgan flail the ballader for a spell. A fortnight past, me fellows and I were in the midst of obtaining an ancient text for our patron when a skirmish visited our midst. Vile words, alas, became a lake of bloodshed. So it goes, the sacred grimoire ne'er made it to our benefactor's hand, and now he awaits its arrival with a zeal reserved for a grog blossom and an ale keg. The scuttlebutt is the pay is handsome and worthy of note. Sacks of loot and odd magics. The volume sits not far from here, and the bibliomaniac, he paces the floor in the meantime. Alright, who is this book collector? Why is his interest in this particular time-worn manual? Pimlico collects books just for the pleasure of collecting. Arcane, bizarre, peculiar, it matters not. Upon hearing of a curious map, chart, or book, he travels countless leagues to obtain it, fearful of entrusting his commission to anyone else. This were his first outside hire. As for the book itself, it nae matters to me what lies twixt his skins. I'll not risk knowing I've bled for Alminster's memoirs or Drit's lolly-bolly recipe. 'Tis called the Book of Kazaa. Where is the book then, Corgan? In some hobnail's tomb over in the lower crypts of the graveyard district. It's nae abandoned, but rumors and half-truths only scare the young and infirm. Keeps the curious away, me guess. Is there something we should know about this tomb? Well, it'll take far more than a few shambling bags of skin and stitches to deter Corgan Bloodaxe from a king's ransom. A foolhardy jaunt to a hive of undead, how could you resist? We'll join you in plundering this crypt of its riches. Drink ale, then let us post haste into the crypt and riches beyond ken. You should know, I intend to hunt down a powerful wizard by the name of Irenicus. There's a considerable danger involved. So long as ye helps me plunder me tomb as I ask, I'll join ye in skinning your mage, if it pleases ye. The mage will be no danger with an axe in his belly, sure enough. And I've got Corgan Bloodaxe. Fucking yeah. So that's 2 quests that lead into the graveyard district. Now what is Corgan? He is a chaotic evil dwarf. Fuck yeah. Very nice strength. He's a little bit weaker than Minsk. But look at his constitution. He's got 19 constitution. So he's actually pretty solid. And Corgan is equipped with splint mail, a battle axe +1, and a bunch of throwing axes, which I'll let him keep for now. We'll move this helmet to him. Drops his AC to 6. We'll move Mail of the Dead over to him for now. Drops it. Oh, his AC is 1. My bad, not 6. His Thaco is oh, whatever. Whatever. Mail of the Dead +2. I'm going to need that, so try and use splint mail on him. Nope, it's the same. Because he's wearing splint mail. Okay, duh. Let me equip her with this real quick. What else does Corgan use besides axes? Warhammers. So he's got axes and warhammers. There is a throwing axe of like returning or something that I can use. That might be useful for him. I don't know where I would be able to find it though. Alright. We are good to go.
Be quick with it.
Anything else in here that I need to talk to? There's Surly, Nobleman. I'm going to continue talking to all these people at a later date. Let's continue looking around then. Jolux.
I best be paid well for this.
Oh yes, you will be, Corgan. You will be. Got a bouncer back there. And a bouncer up here. Tell you what, we're going to continue to investigate this little inn in the next episode. For now, this has been the RPG Crawler with Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. If you like what you've seen, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and Goodbye.